B Marsh Boxing back at it with another boxing video. Felix Verdejo. Top story, breaking news. Felix Verdejo surrenders to the feds and authorities in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and he's being charged with carjacking, kidnapping, killing of an unborn child, and murder. Ooh, man, Felix Verdejo, man. He's now officially in police custody. Now, like I said, he turned himself in, and this is after a week-long investigation after the disappearance of his mistress, his pregnant mistress, a woman by the name of Keishla Marlene Rodriguez Ortiz. Okay. Now, a warrant was put out there for the arrest for his arrest on charges of kidnapping, which ultimately caused death, carjacking, which resulted in also death and killing of an unborn child. And this is according to a United States District Court for the District of Puerto Rico criminal complaint. And you know what I'm saying? So this is a serious offense this man is being charged with, you know what I mean? And this arrest comes off of, the woman Marlene Rodriguez, Keishla Marlene Rodriguez, her body being discovered on Saturday afternoon, just yesterday, because tonight's Sunday evening as I'm doing this video. So her body was discovered on Saturday in Laguna, San Jose. And they got video evidence that shows, um, wow, this is serious, man. They're going to fry this guy. Trying to tell you more, they're going to fry him. They have video evidence that shows the pregnant woman's body being tossed into the lagoon. And this is after this woman, when they found her in the lagoon, in the water where she was dumped in, her face wasn't even recognizable, man. She had been beaten up and she had been drugged. And according to the criminal complaint, she'd been beaten and drugged and tossed into that river or lagoon on Thursday. And this was after a meeting with the man Felix Verdejo and at least one other accomplice. And that accomplice is the one who's cooperating. And he's spilling the beans. He's telling everything, you know what I mean? This woman has been involved with Felix Verdejo for a year. And apparently they've known each other for years, though. But I guess romantically involved. They've been involved for a year. And the girl was 1 month into her pregnancy, you know what I mean, with their child, Felix Verdejo's child. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, this looks like this is the reason why the woman's dead. And an unborn baby. This got Ray Caruth written all over it. You don't know who Ray Caruth is? Go ahead, use your Googles. Carolina Panthers, number 19, wide receiver. So, like I said, there's a cooperating witness, and that's according to the criminal complaint. It was the accomplice who was there who helped Felix Verdejo toss this woman into the lagoon. And the cooperating witness is unnamed, but according to the informant, they have first-hand knowledge of the abduction and the murder of the pregnant mistress. You know what I mean? So according to the criminal complaint, Marlene Rodriguez Ortiz was contacted by Felix Verdejo on April 27th. You know what I mean? And that was April 27th was a Tuesday. And that was 2 days later, it was alleged that the man Felix Verdejo, who is now aware that he's going to be the father of Marlene's baby, he told the girl to get an abortion. You know what I mean? I guess the girl wasn't having that. And, he was telling the girl to terminate and get rid of the baby. And he was going to help her get an abortion. You know what I'm saying? They also have phone records. And the phone records show that the man Verdejo contacted this girl on a Thursday to to link up to go to a meeting. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A meeting near where she lives. And according to that criminal complaint, Felix Verdejo and the cooperating witness, the accomplice, was with Felix Verdejo. You know what I'm saying? They drove in Felix Verdejo's black Dodge Durango SUV, and that particular vehicle matches the description of the vehicle that was caught on camera at a toll bridge near the lagoon where they tossed Rodriguez's body and where her body was discovered. You know what I mean? So they show the video surveillance shows that the vehicle arrived at 8:29 in the morning on the day in question, and it parked in the emergency lane, and it left that particular bridge at about 9:30 in the morning. So it shows, according to the camera, that vehicle was over there parked in the emergency lane for an hour, 8:29 a.m., and that's when they arrived, and they left at 9:31 a.m. Okay, so according to the meeting that the girl was supposed to have with Felix Verdejo, the witness says that the girl got into the vehicle, and at that point, when the girl got in the car, Felix Verdejo punched the girl in the car and then injected the girl, the pregnant girl, the mistress. He injected her with a syringe filled with the substance, you know what I mean, that they got at a drugstore in a city or a town or a street or someplace called Linares Torres, okay? Then Felix Verdejo, according to the cooperating witness, Verdejo and the witness, they bound and gauged, they tied this girl's arms and feet up with a wire and a cinder block, you know what I mean? Then the witness took the girl's vehicle, you know what I'm saying? Took the girl's keys and her car. She had a little Kia, you know what I'm saying? So the girl had been missing since April 29th. That's when she was declared missing. And she was supported, last seen in her 2016 Kia Forte. Um, News of this story was made, basically her disappearance was made public by her sister, who put this news out on social media after, the girl Rodriguez, the mistress, didn't come home from work. And her car was discovered by the police on April the 30th. And the vehicle didn't show any indication of any kind of struggle. So once she was drugged and unconscious, the girl was taken by Verdejo in his Dodge Durango, and then the cooperating witness drove her car. You know what I'm saying? That little Kia to the bridge. All right. Then the cooperating witness says that Verdejo and himself drove onto the bridge. And this is what he said, quote, where the victim was removed from the vehicle and tossed off the side of the bridge and into the water, end quote. And these are words coming from the cooperating witness, the accomplice who was there with Felix Verdejo when they did this trifling deed, you know what I mean? Now, according to the complaint, Felix Verdejo also shot at Rodriguez, the woman, from the bridge. I don't quite understand what the article means. Did he shoot at her while he tossed her into the water? Whatever the case may be, he let off one, and a shell casing was found on the bridge, along with a blood stain. Ooh wee, man. This guy, man, the FBI's involved in this case, y'all. This guy's fried. He's fried. They're gonna fry his ass. You know what I mean? Mm-mm-mm. So the girl's body was found by the police on a Saturday. Her face was discovered. They couldn't identify who she was without dental records, and she had a diamond tattoo on her. And Verdejo's nickname is Diamante, and it's on her upper back. You know what I mean? Basically an ass hat. Um, and the tattoo says is a diamond, you know what I mean? And that's how she was also recognized by her family member, who knew that that's their family member when they seen that tattoo. You check it. So, like I said, this case being taken over by the FBI. The FBI got cell phone records that show, communication between the girl, the mistress, and Verdejo on April 28th, which was a Wednesday, and April 29th, which was a Thursday. These records show at least one phone call and several text messages, especially on the 28th, on April 28th, which was Wednesday, and throughout the morning. You know what I mean? The phone records also show two phone calls and many text message between them on April 29th, and that was a Thursday, and that was in the morning time. You check it. This is a serious situation, y'all. And according to the criminal complaint, Verdejo communicated with the girl, the mistress, and the cooperating witness on a cell phone, and drove a car, both of which are classified as interstate and foreign commerce. I'm gonna read you what the FBI said. The FBI said, "quote Based on the above facts, the undersigned affiant believes there's a probable cause to charge Felix Verdejo Sanchez with violating the following federal laws: Title 18, United States Code Sections 2119, carjacking resulting in death, kidnapping resulting in death, intentionally killing unborn child." Man, this guy's in hot trouble, y'all. He's in big trouble, man. Even his wife, Felix Verdejo's wife, has also been questioned at length by the police. And she said she was aware that Felix Verdejo was in a year-long affair with this particular girl who's dead now, pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And Felix Verdejo was approached by police on the 29th. That was a Thursday night in the evening. Um, and they questioned him about the disappearance of the girl. And the man Felix Verdejo refused to speak with the police without the presence of his attorney. And he arrived at the headquarters of over there in Puerto Rico with the legal team, and he didn't answer no questions. You know what I mean? So man, this guy, man, Felix Verdejo, man, you know, this is all allegedly, of course. You know what I'm saying? But it looks like there's a lot of evidence pointing at Felix Verdejo to be the main culprit, to be the beneficiary in having this girl murdered if he didn't want this girl to have his baby outside of wedlock, outside of his marriage, excuse me, having an affair. So, hey man, he's gonna have to pay the piper, man. He's gonna have to pay the piper if this is what he did. There's a cooperating witness, and they look like they spilling the beans. Look like there's nothing that he's not telling, and it's up to Felix Verdejo to prove the authorities and this guy, the quote unquote informant or cooperating witness, prove them wrong. And the way it looks, and with surveillance camera, phone records, it's highly unlikely, man. But I'm not the judge, the juror, or the executioner. He's going to pay the piper. No way around it. When you commit such a heinous deed and heinous act, this is um, beyond savagery, man. This is demonic. You know what I mean? And look, like I said, man, he lost to Nakatani in his last fight. And who knows what kind of demons he been going through. You know what I mean? Because he was winning that fight, and he was one fight away from a title shot. And now he's in this kind of turmoil. Man, they gonna fry his ass if he's found guilty. If they can prove it in a court of law, the FBI's involved. FBI gonna scare the shit out of the accomplice, the cooperating witness. They're gonna scare the shit out of him. He's gonna take a plea deal, and man, this guy, man, he's gonna pay the piper, man. He's gonna suffer the consequences and repercussions, especially when he hits the joint, a federal prison in the United States. You know what I mean? all them hand speed he might have, man. We can see, you know, the hand speed. Now, I'm not here advocating for violence, you know, but you already know how we go in the United States penitentiaries, man. You know, we can see if he got them hand speeds can block a blade, a shank. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the type of things that happen to guys who commit these type of offenses to women and children, rapists and perverted pedophiles. They're gonna pay the piper, man. Be Marsh Box, leave your thoughts and comments, man. This is a sad situation, man, and it's tragic. And you know, I don't think before I see it sign off, I don't think this situation is gonna go down if he's found guilty. It ain't gonna go down like Carlos Monzon over there in Argentina. You know why? Puerto Rico is kind of part of the United States. It's United States territory. You know what I'm saying? I ship products to um, Puerto Rico sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And they got a post office there. So I have no problem. They use the United States Postal Service that we use here in the United States. You know what I mean? So it's a United States country or territory, and the FBI is involved, the federal government. Man, they not gonna let this guy slide, man. He's not gonna be on a vacation, kind of like how the man Carlos Monzon was over there in Argentina. You could go check about his story and the heinous act that he committed. You know what I'm saying? So, be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.